Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again with the best Drill Time challenge deck in Clash Royale, and we are ready to roll or drill people down. So we're going to go and copy this. We're going to pop on over to the challenge, and I'll start explaining what to do. First thing, I just like copying the deck in so I don't have to waste any time. Usually you practice the deck in the event tab before you jump into the challenge, because the challenge is going to be a bit harder, and if you don't know how to play the deck, you might get stopped. The way that you play it is you cycle as many drills as possible, use Valkyrie on defense against your opponent's drills, and then when they counter with Valkyrie or units, use Magic Archer and Sprawl on their tower using the Magic Archer. Evolve Valkyrie is one of the best counters in the entire game. Bowler is also pretty good, but you'll kind of just go opposite lane if your opponent has Bowler. You don't go same side as them. So then they can only have one Bowler, you're kind of just going to win. And against everything else, you have a quicker card cycle, so you'll be spamming more drills than them. Evolved Goblin Drill is a very broken card right now. It's actually one of the best cards in the game. Evolved Recruits and Evolved Drill are the two stronger card evolutions right now as win conditions that people are super scared of. Also, if you play against like people that just do not understand that, you know, Magic Archer is a menacing threat, then they will completely get astonished and smacked. So, yeah. I personally would prefer to use Evo Valkyrie in this challenge, but usually I would like to run Evolved Skeletons. Evolved Skeletons are safer. They're a bit better in situations where you're playing against people that are running beatdown decks or bridge spam and you want to just defend minimalistically. But in a position where every single person is forced to run the same cards, you kind of want to build a deck to beat them and make adjustments to your deck so it's better against the meta in the challenge. Because the challenge is completely oriented around running the drill, and that is the main evolution that everyone's forced to play, then obviously you want to be able to beat it, and Evolve Valkyrie is the card that we're choosing to use. Dark Prince is also pretty good, and Bowler are pretty good if you want to build other different decks, but I would say this is probably the best deck at the highest level of play to play. Also, I do want to just go in for a log here so I don't waste any elixir. And then I'm going to go Ice Spirit, and then the Valkyrie directly on top, and I don't think we take any damage. When the Valkyrie counter pushes, it'll take the targeting from the Princess Tower. We can Tornado, so then the Barbarians don't lock onto the Goblins. And then I'm pretty sure the Valkyrie locks Tower. Yeah, huge value. Also, we can Magic Archer if we really wanted to. Doesn't matter to me that much. Could really want to, though. I think it's a bit of an overcommitment. A little bit tasteless, if you ask me. So, I think Mick is going to have a pretty bad time. Mick just seems like a kind of like a mean name, not going to lie. Like, I'm sorry for anyone that's named Mick. Like you're probably like a hockey player, you're just like really tough, you're just like a absolute animal. that's what I envision. So I feel like this guy's just gonna beat me up if I beat him, you know, gonna bully me. I'm gonna Magic Archer here and we'll see what he does. Not looking so good for man. Not good for him at all. We didn't even get to unuse. Oh my gosh, unleash our drill is what I was gonna say, but yeah, look at Evolve Valkyrie. It's so good with Magic Archer too. It pulls units in alignment so the Magic Archer gets more value. Like, it's insane how much value I'm getting from that card. And then the drill's just popping around the map. Each time it takes damage, it then pops up in a different spot on the tower. And it's the same spot every single time, so you know that it's going to be popping, like, one tile around. It's not random, so you can predict it and you can counter it. The bad thing is if you're using bait cards to counter it, it doesn't really counter it, because bait cards will take damage. Since the drill, each time it pops up, it does spawn damage. It will actually kill skeletons, so you can't use a skeleton army to go and counter a goblin drill evolution. Oh, that's not the right placement. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this type of content, I do showcase the best decks and how to win the challenges every single time they come out. So, you know, I'm literally playing this at 3 a.m. my time. So if you want to support me, if you want to show some appreciation to me, the best way of doing that is dropping a like on the video. It goes a long way. It allows me to do these live streams. It allows me to stay up until 3 a.m. It allows me to put out this content to show you guys how to dominate these challenges without having to use Clash Royale. Yeah, we were able to beat all of the other challenges in this span of, I don't know, like freaking 30 minutes, 40 minutes without any losses recently. So maybe this will be another challenge that we're able to beat with 0 losses. It would be pretty cool. I think I can do it. I think I'll get 0 losses if I had to guess. If I was a betting man. Yeah, if you guys like my decks, if you guys appreciate that I stay up, best way of supporting me is just dropping a like on the video. I'm going to Ice Spirit on the Ice Spirit, so then the Ice Spirit of ours stays alive so we can get more value. And yeah, this is pretty good. I think we want to activate King Tower here against the Firecracker if we could. I wasn't able to, but this is what it is. We do have Drill, Magic Archer, Valkyrie counter pushing. And since he has got the name that should not be said, I'm not going to say it, you know? Alright, we're going to go Skellies. Keep up the cycle. Even if he logs, I think the Magic Archer does survive. I don't want a Tornado. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just rather Ice Spirit, because the Spear Goblins will die. If there's 3 Spear Goblins, it does kill an Ice Spirit, but 2 do not. In the back. So we could have Tornadoed the Goblin at the King Tower, but Valkyrie's just a safer bet overall. Denies all damage, and then also gives counter push. He could Firecracker. Kind of expected that, and he didn't. Interesting. I do want a Magic Archer Tornado, so then I can get it a bit of damage, ideally. So we're going to do that right now. Usually I would advise against this, but in this particular moment, because our opponent's down a lot, it's like hard for him to find damage. And if he Firecrackers, it goes in the other side. So this Firecracker is useless. Notice how it's going in the wrong lane now. And then we can activate King Tower, and then we can log. Fast fingers out here, boys! That's what we like to see. Easy. Easy King Tower activation. Drill is going to get tanked for by the Ice Spirit. You can Ice Spirit, but our Drill pops up with the other side. The Valkyrie doesn't counter it completely. I could Tornado. I don't want to. I'd rather continuously get damage with this. This Magic Archer guaranteed to get damage. Unless he makes predictions, which he's not, so hard for him to counter this. Double Elixir hitting is massive for us. We're going to Evo Valkyrie, and then we're also going to do this. And then we should be able to Tornado on the... sorry, not Tornado. Log on top of everything. And then Tornado on everything else after if we need to. But Valkyrie locking onto our tower because our Valkyrie pulled it in is not ideal. She's a mountain of a woman. She's a monstrous card. She looks so tall and monstrous in this game right now. Look at her. Compared to the other Valkyrie. The other one just ain't nothing scary for us. Magic Archer here. It's going to lock on the Goblins. So Ice Spirit. We go Skellies. Tornado is back. So again, the way that you play this deck is you want to cycle drills as much as you possibly can. And the way that the Goblin Drill works, if you're unaware, it has a mechanic where it spawns a Goblin directly behind it. So, or I guess in front, depending on the orientation of where you look at it. But basically, if you spawn it in the position that I did, directly in front of the tower, the Goblin will immediately latch onto the tower. But if you drop the Drill in the back, like where I'm positioned here, the Goblin will spawn in the back of the Goblin Drill. Then it will have to go around the Goblin Drill and then lock onto the tower. The best Goblin Drill placements are on the side of the tower or in front of the tower. Those are the best placements to do. And then you can throw a Goblin Drill in the back if you have counter-pushing cards. But when you have Firecracker or Magic Archer, specifically Magic Archer in this deck, you want to drop Drill in front of the tower, not only because the Goblin reaches in front of the tower, but because if the opponent decides to defend against the Drill, then you can use their units with your Magic Archer Tornado to get value. So, the cool thing to know. Alright, yeah, we get the really, really good interaction there, and we take no damage. Magic Archer actually gets multiple shots on the tower, and Boom is getting boomed. Also, Legion of Psychopaths. Thanks again for the $5. He says, loving all the consistent content. Could you explain how YouTube has changed your life and any plans for the channel? Yeah, so not just YouTube, but Clash Royale in general has massively changed my life. I was actually super sick and was not doing well in life for a little bit. And Clash Royale, I'm not even joking, like it gave me a bit of boost of happiness and a big boost of just like, I don't know, kind of a situation where I didn't expect everything to go so well for me. Like I won $5,000 playing this mobile game, and I was like crying. I was calling my mom. I was like, hey mom, this is like the first good thing that happened to me this year. Like the best thing that's happened in a long time. And we were just like, I never told anyone that during that time period because like it was like personal. I was like, didn't want to. But yeah, it was like such a massive moment where after I had that confidence, after I had that happiness, everything just kind of clicked. And life became so much better because when you have one good thing happen, it's easier for other good things to happen because you're more positive, you're happier, you're in a better mindset. When negative things are happening, it's easier to have really bad things continue to happen. So, like, because you're not really prepared for it. Maybe you're not exercising as much. Maybe you're not as happy. Maybe you're not as outgoing when you're meeting people. So you're not going to be able to attract good friends or other partners that you actually like or want to be in a relationship with. Like so many things were unlocked in my life because I was happier because of Clash Royale, which is kind of weird. Also, one other thing is because I was traveling a lot, I got to have all these experiences. Like, I mean, I went to Finland, right? I would have never went to Finland without Clash Royale. I went to, where was it? I recently went to the Esports World Cup, which is like all the way around the world. I went there. I got to go to LA so many more times than I can even count. So I don't know. Like there were massive, meaningful moments that I wouldn't have traded for the world. Also, I would have probably done a job that I wouldn't have enjoyed. I literally would have done investment banking. So investment banking or something with accounting and finance. Probably not necessarily like the job of my choice, but it would have been the job I would have done, you know? And sometimes you do those type of things and you regret it because, you know, maybe you're just spending your time and you're trying to make money, but at the end of the day, you get older and you're like, wait, what did I do? I just earned money, but I didn't do something that actually made me happy. So the fact that I'm able to create content and I look back at each video that I do, and I can look back at like the time when I was in my parents' place on Martha's Vineyard with literally an attic. And then I went to Boston and I was by myself. And then I moved to Redmond in Seattle. And then I moved into Seattle. So I guess Redmond's different, but like I went in the suburb and I evolved each time and I'm in a better spot, in a better place in life. It's so cool to have that where you like can look back at your content, look back at your videos and see not only your videos improve, but your life also improve. So yeah, I just have a lot to thank and a lot to owe to YouTube. So thank you guys. It's 3 a.m. So I guess I'm way more open than normal, but hey, I just gave you the most elaborate answer I could have. Thank you. Like the video, use code SirTag. Jake is the GOAT. Best hair and best positive energy. Dude, actually my hair does not look great right now. It's kind of like popped up a little bit. It's a little bit poofy, but you know, we roll with it. And I appreciate the heck out of you, Danny. Thank you for the 50 bomb. $50 dono is insane. I was going to say insane and unreal, and then I was going to do in real. I was like, okay, I can stop myself from doing this. I can stop myself from doing this. And I didn't do it, so. I just had to let you know that I was about to be that stupid, but I wasn't. It's a proud moment. It's a defining moment for sure. Anyway, I'm going to go bomb tower here. This pulls the Electro Giant super far. This might not look like it pulls, but trust me, it does. Then we can tornado it back. Then the bomb tower is able to splash on everything, and then we can Ice Spear in case he goes for a void or something else. For one elixir, it's just like an insurance policy. Yeah, I'm 24 and you move that far on your own? Bro, yeah, well, I mean, there were a couple things. I moved from Boston with my family and everything. I moved from there to Seattle. But the reason I was able to is because I was dating a girl at the time that had a job as a software engineer. And I don't know if you guys know much about software engineering, but it's big bang for your time. Like you get so much back because these companies like Google, Microsoft, Facebook, where she was at, Facebook just had a lot of money, so they paid for the entire move. So it wasn't very stressful. If I did it by myself and, you know, I didn't have an entire company paying for my move, it would have been a miserable time, like moving across country. But I am so happy I did it. And even though things didn't work out, like I learned a lot about myself. And then also like I got to go to a much better spot than where I would be in Boston. In Boston, oh wait, that was the worst tornado I've ever done in my life. I don't know why. I put it closer to my goblins so then the goblins would die faster. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually just dumb. All right, let's magic archer here. I think this locks onto his wizard and it gives us more time to drop it on our side. I kind of like that. I kind of rate that. Oh wait, Evo Valkyrie against this? How does Evo Valkyrie do against Electro Giant? I think it does pretty well. If anything, I think it does really well. Ooh, not good. Not terrible, right? Evo Valkyrie does pretty well against this as well, so we're gonna log. I don't think the log was necessary. All right, we're in a magic archer and we're in a tornado. But probably Electro Giant, I would say. No, he doesn't. Interesting. Oh, if he Electro Giants, does it get pulled back by our drill? That'd be really funny. That'd be super cool. But yeah, I think like sometimes you can just find a lot of positives in interactions with people, right? It's easy to be like, oh, like for instance, a lot of people can be like, oh, a relationship didn't work out or a friendship didn't work out or something. And they'll just be like super negative about it because it's easy to be. But for me, I try to be like, oh, it's an interaction with someone and I can like learn things from it. But, and that specific like relationship, I got so much out of it. It was like the best thing ever. Like even though like that was like one of the best things ever, like moving across country and like getting out of Boston where the rent was higher, where it was really, really hard to like do anything besides just feeling comfortable. I was in my comfort zone and I wanted to be there, but like Seattle, the weather's better from like, you know, a standpoint of actually not having snowstorms and stuff. I like, if it's rain, it's whatever, I can still like enjoy my life, but snowstorms would like shut out the power. I would have really bad internet connection. I couldn't go hiking because there really weren't good hikes available. Yeah, the outdoors just wasn't as good as it is here. So besides beaches and like having the availability to go to a lot of things on the coast, on the East Coast in Boston is insane. But other than that, I like Seattle a little bit more for also friend groups too. People, for whatever reason, in Seattle are way more friendly to me than in Boston, besides my actual friends. But if I meet like new people, everyone's just very, very friendly here in Seattle. So, yeah. That was a huge W. And I almost went back to Boston because I was so comfortable with it. I was like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't do that. Read the chat too, dude. Yeah, I've been trying to read chat. Have you played against, I don't know. I don't think so. What's the best experience of your life? The best experience of my life was probably when Supercell paid for me, Nick at Night, Molt, and OJ and everyone to go to, I don't know if you guys remember the game. I think it was called Rush Royale, or I don't know what it was called actually. It was like a mix of Clash of Clans, and yeah, it was a mix of Clash of Clans and also like Clash Royale and everything. It wasn't a great game. Man, it was like so fun. They had like a private chef. They hired out an island for us. They took us on a little boat. I mean, like, dude, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like, actually the best moment of my life. The one hilarious moment was when they had us walk on fire. There was this little bit of fire that they did a performance with fire breathers or like people that were doing fire tricks. And then they came out and they're like, hey, we're going to have you walk on coals. And this is with like OJ, Chief Pat, Nick, Molt, all these really famous, huge YouTubers, then just me tagging along randomly. So I had no business being there. Like legitimately, I had no business being on that trip. I had very little subscribers. I wasn't big. I wasn't notable. I think they just like had someone cancel, so they just threw me in there. So it was funny because Chief Pat got his feet burned, and then like 3 other people got blisters from the coals because it just genuinely wasn't safe to walk on. Whoever from Supercell created that challenge or did that it was not a smart decision because like from America, people sue you. Like there was no waivers or anything that we signed. So I was like, wait, Supercell gonna get super sued or nah? But yeah, no one sued. It was just funny that there was a chance, you know, being from the US. We are famous for one thing, and it is suing. Anyway, we're gonna do this. There we go. How do we win? This is not looking good. Go Valkyrie here, so then the Valkyrie will get a good spawn. I like doing that. Oh, great tornado on his end. He's kind of got the juice on us. Feel me? Not great. Hopefully we don't lose the Dora. Oh, I don't lose the Dora. That's not an adorable loss, man. That is a bad moment to lose the Dora. Dora, swiper, no swiping. What am I doing? We just... We can cook! We can cook! Don't get it mistook! Yo, he doesn't know. He doesn't know it's going to happen again. Oh, baby! It's a double! It's a double! Woo! I feel like such a child right now. I don't care. I am a child. I am a man-child, and I am proud to be a man-child playing a video game and loving life. All right, guys? Screw it. You have no idea how many times people are like, you are a child. I'm like, yes, I am a child. And what are you going to do about it? I get to play video games and be a child for a living. It's awesome. Anyway, we're going to go drill with Valkyrie here. He's going to drop her in front probably, right? React, defend. Magic Archer on his Magic Archer. Wait, he didn't do it. It's going to hit us. Oh, please. Oh, no. It didn't kill. It didn't kill. Oh, that's bad. He's going to go in for the drill. He's going to drill evolution, but we have to drill evolution. Dance evolution before him. No. Miss me with that, bro. Han. Oh, I think we got him. Yes! Screw you, Dora. Do you see it now, Dora? I forget the thing. We're going on an adventure. Burn down your towers. That Magic Archer is crazy? Yeah, it was a fun game. We plan on losing 0 games today. Working as a software engineer for Clash Royale seems like a super fun job, to be honest. No, it's a terrible job. It's the worst job in existence. You do not want to work anything related to Clash Royale code. So if you guys don't know how Clash Royale works, It is a game made in 2016, and their old code is something that they have to use and build off of. There's been no updates. That's why there's no skins. That's why there's no, like, you know, updates that Brawl Stars gets all the time, where Brawl Stars has so much more to build off of. Clash Royale has this terrible engine that they continuously have to do and use. If you didn't know, one of the hilarious things about Clash Royale is for their updates, legitimately their skins, for their star skins and stuff. You guys want to know something? I am not joking about this, by the way. That tornado was sick. They have to hand draw each tower, each skin for troops, animations, all that stuff. They can't do it in a 3D, like, fast, easy way. It is unfortunate, but they're not allowed to use a lot of the customization that was unlocked in later years that people currently use for Brawl Stars and Squad Busters and all the new games that they have. So each aspect and asset costs way more time, way more money, and it's not necessarily very feasible for them to do that. So, yeah, it just kind of sucks, to be honest. I'm going to be real with y'all. You do not want to be a software engineer or do any code stuff for Clash Royale because your life would be miserable. You would take so much time to do everything. And when there's bugs, they're really hard to fix comparatively. Yeah. So we're never getting Clash Royale skins. Well, I mean, probably not, honestly. I don't think you guys will be getting it. Like, it's gonna. That's the reason why they're not doing it. It's not because they don't want to. It's because they can't. They literally can't. I'm surprised. You know, one of the downsides about the Clash Royale community, like everything like that, there's been no podcast. There's been no one answering questions, right? You guys get all your information from like me or OJ. And then you're just waiting for someone to give you answers on why there aren't things, right? Why there's no cosmetic. You'll just see YouTubers being like, why aren't there cosmetics? But you can't just continuously ask, why aren't there cosmetics? Why aren't there like these free-to-play things? Because they literally can't do it. It doesn't allow them to do it to monetize. So what do? They use pay-to-win stuff instead, which is awful. If they could monetize without pay-to-win stuff, I bet you they would. But they can't. Then they want to make their money, and then they do it. Like, if only you were able to do what Brawl Stars does. To be fair, I do think the Brawl Stars team definitely did do a better job than Clash Royale overall in most aspects, but I wish Clash Royale team had the tools available that the Brawl Stars team did. Alright, we're gonna go drill here. This Magic Archer is going to get squashed, I think. Guy's annoying, you know? He's just he's an annoying lad. He's an annoying lad, and I'm not glad to play against him. Also, I think his deck is very easy to play. I'll be showing it afterward in case you guys want an easy deck to play. I don't think his deck requires any ounce of intelligence or skill. I think it's quite good. I might win or lose. I don't know. Well, I gave you two options. It has to be one of them, right? Hey, guys, I'm smart. Look how smart I am. I might win or lose. I don't know. That was... Guys. Let's be real. That was truly an amazing source of commentary. Y'all have never witnessed anything like that before. Absolutely stellar. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Not good things, guys. Not good things. That is the answer. Wait, what is he doing? What is he doing? Ooh, what are we doing? Oh, we are not doing good things. We're not doing good things. All right, what are we doing? Am I dead or not? I just want to win. Yeah! Did I play well? The answer is no. We still won. What's the strategy? You spam drills faster than your opponents and rely on good mechanics to win. And that's very easy to do with this deck. But if you want to copy a deck that requires 0 skill, I like his deck a lot. I think it's very easy to play. I like his deck a lot. Copy his deck if you guys want. That's also a skillless deck that you guys can adjust or play. I think his deck is great. So yeah, you can copy his deck. It's on the screen. You can pause the video. You can use that. Or you can continue to use my deck. I think my deck is probably better if you're better at the game. Blue in a good win condition. It's decent. After hearing it makes sense that they're making it a money game. Yeah. Yep. To be fair, they should not have made it a money game at all. They should have just like tried to improve the gameplay and improve like a lot of the core aspects of the game instead of adding like level 15 and stuff. That's like not an update. But they needed to make their money, or they want to make their money. They don't need to make it. They make enough, but yeah. I think they wanted to like reach the monetary standpoint that other games have. Then they can say, hey, we're useful. Give me our bonus. All right, Ice Spirit, activate King. Oh, does the Magic Archer hit? Oh, that would have been so sick. Skeleton's tank. Oh, that was so dumb. Oh, that was so dumb. Oh my gosh, am I bad? Y'all did not see that. All right, it's going to go in front. It's going to go in front. We can Valkyrie. You can look at where the little diamond thing is. And if you look at where the diamond thing is, you can identify where your opponent's cards are going to be dropped. Oh, that is not good. That is really not good. We're currently losing the game. Hopefully we can take a dub. Can you give me a pass route if I beat you in a PvP? Like, the fact that you say PvP is just funny. He doesn't even say 1v1. He doesn't even say ladder. He's just like, PvP. If you beat me in a PvP or in a 1v1 in a play versus me series, if you guys subscribe to the channel, I do this series where if you beat me, I give you pass route. Then sure, I'll give you pass route. But I don't just randomly play you in a challenge that says a specific game mode that I'm playing, you know? It has to be something that makes sense, man. It does not make sense for me to play you right now. All right, what do we do here? Oh, I'm just dead. I actually just did not play this well at all. Unlucky that I'm bad, right? Oh, that's so unlucky that I'm bad. All right. Nah, man. How did I mess this up? Wait, what are those bats? Okay. If I win this game, it would be so funny. It is possible. It's definitely possible. I'm gonna spam more drills and see what happens. Relog NATO. I think I can still do it. We do have Evo drill after all. If there's a drill, there's a will. If there's a drill, there's a will, boys. Oh my gosh, please. No! The Black Lotus clan got me. GG. Well played. Credit where credit is due. You deserve to beat me. I didn't play well. First L. That's my first L in the last 3 challenges. It happens. Well played, man. All right, you know what? As we lost the game, we're going straight in with the drill. I'm going to fully focus in this game. We're going to slap this dude silly. You ready? You ready, guys? I'm going in for the kill. We're doing it for the thrill. We're going in for the drill. We're also dropping the Magic Archer. This is really dumb, but this is fine. It's fine. Trust me. Trust me. The source, trust me, bro. Best source at NA. Best source NA. What can I say? You guys like the source, trust me, bro? I was gonna splash. Should have been like here. That's fine. That just is so bad in this challenge. Oh no, he just left. Oh no. Dude does not want to play. No, he's still playing. I'm so confused. Bro. Wait. He's not gonna log. He's just gonna get freaked. Oh, he's so dead. Guys, we're playing against Mr. Beast 1. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're playing against Mr. Beast's grandfather. Who would have thought? I never thought we would get so lucky to play against Mr. Beast's dad or grandfather. I don't know. The original Mr. Beast 1. Yo, when I went to Saudi Arabia, I'm not joking. The guy, when I was in a taxi, he's like, do you know Mr. Beat? He just kept saying Mr. Beat. I'm like, I don't know Mr. Beat. He kept thinking that it was Mr. Beast. There is actually a YouTuber called Mr. Beat, by the way. He does like history stuff. It's actually pretty good. But this guy continuously thought that I knew Mr. Beast, and I did not know Mr. Beast. I mean, I did. Like, I've been in one of his videos a long time ago because he donated to me when I was like a kid. But this guy obviously didn't know that. He just kept asking me. It was the most awkward cab ride I've ever had. It was actually hilarious. It's like, you're going to be in a video with Mr. Beat, right? I was like, no. I could have said yes, actually. So I literally lied to him because I didn't want to have a conversation about it. It was so funny. Have you guys ever done that where you like lie but don't actually lie? Like it is a lie that I will not be in a video with them because I've been in a video, but I will never be in a real video where, you know, yeah. Well, maybe I would eventually. Who knows? But yeah, I'm not anywhere close to that right now. So basically, it was just an entirely big meme, and it just felt so awkward because I didn't want to lie to him, but I did. I was like, oh my gosh. Just for the sake of not continuing the conversation about it in the most awkward way possible. It's like having one of those conversations with your grandparents and they don't understand anything, but they really want to continuously talk to you about it. It's like, no, no, grandma, don't worry. It's so funny. Are you going to talk about the video that Brad uploaded about CR? Yeah, I've already talked about it. You guys ask me the question all the time. I mean, the thing is, like, when I get asked a question like 25 times, it's just like, I can't just keep answering it, you know? Mr. Least. Oh, man. Yeah, not Mr. Beast. Mr. Least. You're like, I know Mr. Least, but not Mr. Beast. He's like, then you're not going to give me a tip? Be like, no, I got you, fam. I feel like saying something like that to a cab driver would be like, I don't know, he would just be, he'd stare at you, he'd be like, I can't believe I ran into Mr. Least. Least fortunate day ever. Alright, I messed this up, but I did want to pull the Inferno Dragon and not get 3 crowned by the Inferno Dragon. So that was my game plan. I don't know how smart that was, though. It's not bad. The bats die first. That was actually really good. Nope, never mind. He's BMing us like crazy. Not necessarily a very nice dude. Not gonna lie. Also, since we are playing this early on, the players that we're gonna be playing against are quite good comparatively to others. Alright, so we're gonna mute him. Hopefully I can beat him. I would love to beat someone that's not a nice guy. I'll just spam the 21 emote if I beat him. He also doesn't have Diamond Pass, so he's very good at the game, by the way. So, something to keep in mind. We go opposite lane so that when he goes Dark Prince, he doesn't get it in the same side he wants. Mega Knight Dark Prince is pretty obnoxious. He's running like a full defense deck with a lot of splash damage. Yeah, I think we can just NATO this. Or maybe we don't have to. I think it just dies. Nice. Bomb tower here on top of the drill. Obvious placement is obvious. We kill it? Nah, it just pops. I'd love to beat this guy. He's not a very nice dude. We activated King Tower, which is a huge win, but I mean, you already know it's not easy to win this. What if we Magic Archer this? No, I think it's too risky because he's going to Mega Knight at the right. I just want to have Elixir. I knew it. It's not that easy to predict. Sorry, it's not that hard to predict. I shouldn't really give myself too much credit there. I'm dead, though. I can't stop the Demolisher. It's actually so good. I like his deck as well. If you want to copy it, I'll also show his deck. I'll be showing any good deck today. Any deck that I think is actually good, I will show it. Because I think that's a good way of, like, giving you guys more variety in case you guys don't want to play a higher skill deck. Because the deck that I'm playing is higher skill. Also, since I am playing this as early as possible, the people we are playing against are quite good. Comparatively to people you will be playing later on. Like, you will not be playing against someone this level. There's no shot. This guy's actually very good. Oh my gosh. Get wrecked. Got him. All right, he probably has the 21 emote. I think this guy's actually quite good. We'll take a look. Yeah, he didn't have Pastoral, and he was toxic. He kept crying facing when he was beating me. He did not actually have 21s. He had 14. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a quick gander at what happened. Magic Archer Supremacy? Yeah. How you defend so well? I've just played the game a lot, man. I played the game a lot. He said, wow, wow, wow. And then when he did a billion damage, watch, he just keeps like thinking emote, crying emote because he's up so much, thinking emote. He's winning by a lot of elixir. He was up like a solid 9 elixir there. Like, this guy was super mean. Thinking emote because he thought he won. Crying face when he's doing the billion damage. Guy is a, like, super obnoxious player. Super obnoxious, sir. And then I want to see what happens because I, like, muted him. He was emoting the entire time when he was winning. The entire time. He thought he beat me. Dude. Did he stop emoting? No, he didn't. Now he's emoting a different way. Oh my gosh. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. That comeback holy? Yeah, we definitely played better than him. All right, cool. Let's keep grinding. We have 4 more wins. Yeah, if you guys ever, you know, just want to watch my content, I put out a video or a live stream every single day. So if you do subscribe to the channel, you will not be disappointed by that. I promise I got you with some fresh content every day. Usually that activates King Tower, but since he ended up dropping a miner, it kind of screwed me over. Well played by our opponent. Mr. Waddington son? Dude, that name just messed with my mental. Like, I'm already tilted by the name. I don't even know how to say it. It's 3 a.m., bro. Chill. Everyone and their mother has Mega Knight, man. It's crazy. I might have lost. I think I do lose. We're going to kill both the goblins. Yeah, I take a ton. I don't think I'm in a good spot. Not a good start, guys, but we did make a comeback last game, so you never know. Magic Archer has to kill all the bats, and it should, but... Never mind. Well, it's time to make another comeback, guys. Do mini Pekka deck? No, we're good, we're good. I do think the Mega Knight decks are pretty strong. I don't think it's like... I think it's a skill issue for me, like I'm messing up. Mega Knight decks still get out-cycled and lose to us. I'm just like not playing well. I think one of the bigger things with this deck is you're not allowed to like play too aggressive until you identify what their deck is. Because if you screw up, you lose, right? Like if you play terribly, you deserve to take the loss. Dropping Evo Drill gives you a huge matchup advantage in every matchup if you just cycle the drills more than the opponent because you have a faster cycle. That's the entire premise of the deck. If you're bad like me in that game and you overcommit, you kind of deserve to take the loss. Like he doesn't have Evo Drill, we do. It'd be hard for him to counter this. Even if he bombers, he's still taking damage. Like notice how he's still guaranteed to take some bit of damage. No matter what, like you're taking damage. It's funny because like that is not how the game should be, right? Like I don't think you should be guaranteed damage in Clash Royale, but that is how it's been. Alright, we're gonna log. Oh, really good log. Okay, we'll take it. Maybe we can do something here. He might not have the elixir that he's looking for here. We'll see. Alright, we'll see if we can cook. Two magic archers again? It didn't quite work out there, guys. My bad. It happens. Sometimes you don't play perfect. I'd love to win this without a reset, but the people we're playing against, since this is very early in the challenge, are actually very good at the game comparatively to like the people we'll be playing against in the future. I think everyone's an ultimate champion player, so if you screw up, you lose. Happens. GG and well played our opponent. All right, so for the next couple games, we will chill a little bit. If you guys want to copy either of the Mega Knight decks that we lost to, here they are. I think the first one from the Chinese player, it's just better. His deck is definitely better than the last player's. The last player I just messed up against. I actually totally deserve to lose that game entirely. So we'll focus. For the next 4 games, we'll very, very, very hard focus. Imagine if SirTag got a low elixir fade. Dude. Low elixir fade. Insane. Insane plays, man. Pause elixir trade IRL. Not even a taper. Alright, let's do this. Inferno Dragon, just to see what he's going to do. Actually, I would have loved to have another cycle card, but better off to just do this. Sorry, drop Magic Archer and Bomb Tower. Just to guarantee that we defend this. Take no damage. High likelihood that we're playing against another Mega Knight player, so we're going to try to keep our Ice Spirit plus Tornado here. He'll probably Mega Knight. Yep. Apparently what these players do. He just takes a bunch of damage, and he's in a bad spot because the bats die, and then we activate King Tower with an Ice Spirit and Tornado. If we want to. Or we could Valkyrie. Okay, we're in a Valkyrie. And Ice Spirit. Because the Ice Spirit Val kills everything, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Full counter for not that much. He's got a Dark Prince, then I guess we have to drop a Bomb Tower, which is fine. Doesn't charge. A-okay for me, bro. So with this deck, you want to play a little bit safer and then just drop drills on your opponent's tower and use your Valkyrie and Bomb Tower on defense. And like, you'll see how I adjust because I messed up and now I'm just going to play safer for the rest of the games. And this is how you should be playing comparatively to what I was doing before. This is how you want to play if you actually want to win games. I'm going to drill. I'm going to keep my Valkyrie in my hand. I'm going to keep my Ice Spirit. Not going to cycle anything. I'm just going to chill. Not going to overcommit with Tornado. Just not worth it. Let this Magic Archer die. Probably to a Mega Knight. Yep. Expected it. Entirely expected, right? Now we do this. The Ice Spirit as well. Kills all the bats. Kills the Mega Knight. In a really good spot. As long as the Mega Knight dies, which, you know, it's dangerously getting out of the vicinity of our towers. That would have been pretty bad, but it's fine. Go Skellies here. Drill. And we've got Tornado, so he's in a bad card cycle. I think he might lose. It'd be really hard for me to defend this, actually. Yep. So as you can see, like, you get the drill, and then you get guaranteed damage every time, and that's the way that you want to play if you're playing at a higher level. It's going to be such an easy win comparatively to the other ones, because I just focused a little bit more. That's all it takes. Just play well, you know? Don't be bad at the game. Easier said than done, right? Truth, though. Evo Drill just does too much damage, you know? It's insane. Could be 3. Nice. Game. Really easy win. But as you guys can see, if you're better than your opponent, this deck's just really good. All you have to do is cycle drills, probably go opposite lane of them. That's generally what you want to do, and you win. Real easy. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to go drill Ice Spirit. We're going to cycle our drill first because you want to get to the drill evolution as quickly as you can. A Valkyrie. Ice Spirit is pretty clutch. We're going to Tornado the Valkyrie away. Then the goblins can start to spawn on the tower and get a lot more damage. Forcing out the arrows, so I'm going to Magic Archer on that Valkyrie because it has a long distance to travel. He doesn't seem like he's got a Mega Knight deck, so I think it's a pretty okay play to do this. Usually I wouldn't, but I think in that particular moment it was okay. This is looking really, really bad, though, because I didn't expect him to have a balloon in his back. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to have a balloon. Like, it didn't make... Like, I hadn't seen balloon the entire time. Like, I don't know. There was no other win condition that could do that to me. Because everything else I would be fine against. Everything else. I had Ice Spirit Skeletons I could have distracted, and then I could have activated King Tower or used Tornado. Like, there was not a single other win condition in the game that could have screwed me like that. There wasn't anything else. I cannot believe we're playing against a Drill Lava Hound deck. There's no way. I really don't want to have to reset here. I was safe. I was safe-ish. I was safe against everything but that. Like, my imagination at 3 a.m. did not allow me to think for my opponent doing that. I was not prepared mentally. It's still fine. Like, the game is still winnable, but it's unlikely that we win now. You feel me? Disappointing. Disappointing that happened. Gonna go in the back, so then his Valkyrie just goes away, right? How much damage? Not enough. Definitely not enough. Can I, like, ignore skeletons? This? Can I take another tower or, like, get him to, like, overspend? Is there anything I can do? The Valkyrie does force out a knight and also kills the skeleton dragon, so that's decent. This is kind of a tough game, though. We're going to try our hardest, guys. Maybe we can make a comeback. If I can, that'd be insane. We did make a pretty crazy comeback earlier. Ooh. That's not good. This is not good. Oh, Mom, I'm scared. Pick me up. He's even got Fireball for our Magic Archer. Like, this is, like, really, really unlucky. Yeah, just lose. I don't know, guys. Sometimes you do get hard counter. This is, like, the one game that we should have lost out of all the games that we played. I don't think any of the other ones, like, was really that bad of a matchup. I just didn't play well in the other ones. Like, this one's just stupidly unlucky, in my opinion. Like, crazy unlucky. Yeah, I don't think the drill does enough. It should do some damage to the tower, but it's not enough. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I personally, if you play into a Fireball drill counter with Valkyrie and, like, the freaking, like, that was a miserable matchup. I don't know what to say there. Dude, have Fireball with Lava Hound in the match card. It was winnable, but, like, I didn't play well at the start, and I didn't expect that to happen. I did not expect that to happen. If OJ was here, 0 losses. Who in the world thinks of that deck? Dude, he's a madman. He's a madman. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. If we were going to play against a Mega Knight deck, I would have won 100%. If I was playing against a regular deck, I would have won. I was dialed in. I would have defended against anything. I had cheap cards, and I had the ability to defend. So, kind of unfortunate that we lost that. I wish I played safer in the earlier games, because that last game would have been my only loss. That should have been my only loss, to be honest. That was the only game that I couldn't really win. So, all the other ones deserved to lose. That last one, don't think I really deserved. Like, that's just matchup, you know? And that does happen once in a while. I just don't think that will happen very often moving forward. Like, this Mega Knight guy is just free, right? Free win. Oops. I mean, still free, right? Yeah, still free. I messed up, but, like, it's okay. It happens. I was hoping the Ice Spear would take the damage and then we'd be chilling, but no biggie. Alright, we're going to Valk here, and then we can go in for a drill. If we win, can we scream 0 losses like OJ? Can we do it? Win a bubble? Yeah, it is. I think that's the hardest counter. It really was. He had Fireball. It happens. Lava Loon Stucks, that's the only thing in their brains that they can play. No, Lava Loon is like, a lot of decent players play Lava Loon. I really dislike saying, like, oh, someone's bad at the game, or, like, the deck is bad if they beat me, unless it's actually accurate. Like, I don't think that's a bad deck. I think it's a unique deck, and I don't think I'll ever face it again. And I do think it was a counter to us, but I do not think the deck was bad. I think it was pretty creative, and I think our opponent played well. Do I think that he had to play well to beat me? I don't think so. I think the matchup was pretty bad. Also, he kind of surprised us, right? Like, I thought I could defend, and I just didn't have Elixir because I didn't think he would have Balloon. Came right out of left field, eh? What's your favorite Evo of all time? Oh, dude, I'm just waiting for the Magic Archer Evo. Magic Archer is my favorite card. I think my favorite Evo to play and win with was Evo Bomber, because the reactions I got from people were freaking priceless. They were so insanely mad when they lost to me. Like, it was the best feeling in the game. By far, Evo Bomber. Because it literally would, like, bounce from here. It would be here. It's a 2 Elixir card. It was one cycle. And it would just go from here all the way to the tower and do, like, 1,600 damage. It was so much fun. Like, I was beating people I had no business beating. That was the most fun for me. But also at the same time, just not necessarily fun to lose against. It was infuriating. Infuriating. 0 losses. I know. Slow mode needs to be less slow. Yeah. Bro, it's 4 a.m. Did not expect anyone to be live. Let alone you. Yeah, I get after it, man. I do these challenges as early as I possibly can. I try to get this content out for you guys because I really care about delivering good decks and just, you know, having a fun time completing the challenge with you guys as early as I can. Bowler, alright. Bowler Valkyrie. Totally fine. I do admit the deck that I'm playing does require a little bit more skill than most of my usual decks. This is more so me just having fun and playing a deck that's good, but you have to be better than your opponent. In my opinion, because like, if you don't have decent mechanics, you probably can't pilot this to a high success rate. We're gonna activate King with a bowler. Really? Could have activated King. That's unfortunate. Is it better to play normal drill on defense or play offensive drill? It's easy to predict. You want to be dropping drills on offense, man. You don't want to be dropping drills on defense like that. That's just bad play. Drills on defense do nothing. Unless you're playing against Electro Giant, it doesn't really make sense to do that. In my opinion. Like, even if he's predicting it, I think we get some, like, little bit of damage if he doesn't hit the perfect bowler or whatever. Once we get the bowler out of cycle, so we can out-cycle it for sure. Bowler is a pretty good answer to the drill, though. As I said before, I thought that was a pretty good answer. This deck that he's playing is very good, too. A lot of the decks that we're playing against right now are not bad. I think we can try his deck afterwards. I like it. We'll maybe make some adjustments. I don't know if I love the wall breakers. Again, our cycle is faster, so hard for him to deal with us. If we have an Evo drill and he doesn't, like, we definitely have a distinct advantage. Might not be like the most massive advantage in the world, but it is an advantage. And see how we're getting guaranteed damage? Like, even if he's got bowler, it's like not OP counter. He still takes 500, 600 damage, which is good. Take it, you know? That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Just a little bit of a problem. Just a wee bit of a problem out here, boys. Oh man, he has it. He's got the juice as well. I didn't know. I was unacquainted. Yo, I'm gonna lose. Holy, this deck is cracked, my guy. Well played. Yeah, I think his deck is probably better than ours by quite a bit, actually. He's got Valkyrie and Bowler, and then also Tornado, and then the Drill plus like wall breakers. I like his deck a lot more than mine, honestly. I'll switch to his. I'm gonna just straight up say I like his deck more than mine. It doesn't beat the Lava Hound deck. There's no way it does, but like I think we take the loss against the Lava Hound, honestly. Also, I have no problem like admitting like someone built a better deck than me if it does happen. I think this deck is really good. I super like it. It seems really, really safe. Really well played, man. Give him some love too. I'll take a look at his deck and maybe make some switches. I think this deck is really good. Super good. Well played by our opponent. I don't like the Spear Goblins. The Spear Goblins are pretty bad. So we're gonna make a slight adjustment here. This deck that I'm playing is fun. It's pretty good. But I do think the Bowler like actually makes a massive difference in the game. We'll do this. I mean, the bomb tower isn't even necessary, really, right? Are the wall breakers uber necessary? The log uber necessary? Yeah, this is fine. Faster cycle. The log isn't extremely necessary. It's nice, though. Because we have all this splash damage, I think we're okay. And Fire Spirit as well, just to kill the... Yeah, I think we run Fire Spirit for faster cycle. Because it kills the goblins when they pop out. I kind of like that a little bit more. When are you going to start doing vlogs? I don't know. I haven't bought the microphone yet. I'm considering doing that, though. Alright, so we can activate King Tower here if we hit a good tornado, which we should. One skeleton goes towards the King Tower, and no damage is actually happening on our tower. But yeah, we're going to be showcasing this version of the deck. Let's go, guys! Let's get it! Could be a pretty solid win here. Feeling good. Feeling great. Wall breakers probably on both sides. No, not quite. I was hoping that they would be able to tank 4 shots from the wizard. It only took 1. 1 each. 1 extra each. So they both died together. It's fine, though. Anyway, we want to be dropping our drill counter of Bowler. Pretty good answer. Then we can Valkyrie here. And then Fire Spirit. Log is not a bad card, actually, because everyone's running drill plus, like, other big cards. Plus, you can pre-log stuff. Maybe the Fire Spirit isn't amazing. But the Bowler is just so fun. Like, it's actually a really good card on offense. Man, I hate how good Wizard Evolution is. It scares me. Gonna have bats, so kind of annoying, but it's fine. He's also got Bowler. I guess Bowler's just an S tier card in this challenge. Kind of unaware. Yeah, Bowler seems really, really strong. I think our tower should be able to kill the Bowler. Nice. That was a really good calculation to know that the Bowler would die there. But not necessarily the easiest. Pretty good. I mean, we're going to get a bunch of damage because we're up a bunch. Elixir. Probably kill all that. The Magic Archer. Drill gets countered by this. Yeah, Drill just gets slimed. Yo, Bowler and Valkyrie is just so sick. So sick. Magic Archer. Oh my gosh, the Magic Archer. It's still alive, dude. What is this Drill doing? What is this Drill doing to this guy? Did you see that? His skeleton barrel moved all the way around the map. That was awesome. Probably not for him, but very much for us. And then the Bowler might hit. Magic Archer NATO. Nice. As you can see, I like this deck a lot. I think the log could be better than the Fire Spirit maybe, but I don't know. I think the Fire Spirit's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. I like its splash radius. I just think it's a good card. You ever feel like a plastic bag? Dude, are you going to do the, do you feel like a plastic bag drifting through the something? I forget. Or floating through the air? I'm not sure, man. Bowler is strong at full counters Evo Drill. Yeah, Bowler is really good. I was unaware. We learned something today. This deck is way better. I really like the Bowler deck. Really like the Bowler deck. We respect your opinion and perspectives on things. Thanks for keeping it 100. Yeah, you know, I jump into the challenge. I try to come up with like the best deck possible. I was winning all my games with this, the deck that I was playing earlier, but I actually just learned that Bowler is really, really good. Like, Bowler is a phenomenal card in this challenge. I was 100% wrong. I'll eat my words. I'll let you guys know that, and I'll be honest about it. I don't want to ever lie or sugarcoat things. If we find a better alternative to my deck or something that just feels stronger or better, like, I'll always try to do that, you know? I think that's a good way of approaching life and also just being real with y'all, too. Hopefully I can defend this. Okay, let's go here. Look at that gameplay. That was good, guys. I'm proud of myself. That was pretty much perfect. Can it get better than that? I don't think so. That was good. So activating King Tower with the Wall Breakers, Tornado, and then yeah, just isolating our opponent's stuff. Super, super cool. Bowler is broken though. Bowler is so good. Makes me happy. We go Wall Breakers here, just tank for the rest of his stuff, and in a great spot. Yeah, it's insane how good Bowler is. It's even like a better Magic Archer. Oh yeah, I was playing with OJ when we went to the EWC. That was fun. That was a good time. Hopefully we can do more events like that in the future. I'm really excited. Anyway, we're doing a lot of damage there. We can definitely go for a Magic Archer and then like galleys to go and pull the Mega Knight back. Think about some Evo Drill action maybe. Yeah, you know, one of the downsides about this, the deck is a little bit more clunky, so the Inferno Dragon does kind of hurt us. I didn't really realize how bad Inferno Dragon was for us in this matchup. It's fine for right now, though. It's still winnable. Grand Miter is weird. I guess, like, yeah, when you run a deck that is got more downsides, then, you know, you have to figure out ways of beating the annoying matchups. Hopefully we can still win this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Crazy. The Inferno Dragon, again, is like the only card that I'm looking at. I'm like, I just don't want to play against that. We don't have resets for it. I do think Inferno Dragon's like pretty good. Against Bowler. It's pretty good against Bowler. I do think these challenges, like, there's an entirely new meta all the time, you know? It'd be nice to have a reset for that. So his deck is weak against Inferno Dragon. Sorry, our deck is against the Inferno Dragon now. But like the person's deck that we copied, you know? But it's not that bad if you can stack up magic archers and not get fireballed, right? the thing is, do you not get fireballed or do you get fireballed? You might just get fireballed, you know? Pretty bad, NATO. I'm surprised you didn't go in for some other shenanigans. You seemed like the type of dude to do that, you know? Oh, wait, do we win? Oh, my gosh. Dude, it's going to hit. It's going to hit. It's going to hit. He's going to throw a fit. Oh, and that's it, baby. Let's go. Wait, this deck slaps. Like, way better than I thought it would be. All right, you know, we take it. That's a 12 win, boys. Highly suggest playing this deck, because even in the face of Inferno Dragon, we won. So, I gotta admit, if you do match into someone that has a Lava Hound deck with Drill, you will lose the game. You are not winning that. But also at the same time, there probably aren't going to be that many people playing Lava Hound Drill. If you play Lava Hound Drill and you match into Inferno Dragon Bats, you're not going to have a great time, right? What if you match into Inferno Dragon Skeleton? Like, imagine playing Lava Hound and then matching into like Inferno Tower, Arrows, Royal Delivery, Bats. Like, the amount of mid-ladder decks you're going to lose into when you're playing Lava Hound Drill is insane. Like, yes, you will be beating the decks that don't have anti-air defense, but won't you get frustrated if you match into someone like the guy that we just beat in 3 crowned? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Y'all let me know. I do think that these challenges sometimes are a little bit of hit or miss of like what you match into. The Lava Hound match was the only match that I was like, oh, I couldn't even done anything. All the other losses I should have played better and won. And shout out to Mini Stark. I think this is probably a mini account of a top level player. Probably, yeah, based off of what we saw. Anyone with the name Mini generally is their second or third account. So yeah, we got a good deck from them. I do like the wall breakers. You could make adjustments as well. Maybe you could put another anti-air card instead of the wall breakers if you wanted. And I don't think that's a bad decision. Like maybe you could put in, I don't know, like a Tesla. Maybe you could put in a Wizard evolution instead of Valkyrie evolution. There's a lot of different things you could do for like a faster card cycle. Maybe even Electro Wizard if you really needed it to counter the Inferno Dragons. Yeah, you guys let me know how it goes for you. Huge thank you to everyone that's here. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. It goes a long way. It allows me to do these videos more often. And thank you so much for being here, guys. No matter when or where you're watching, I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day. And please make sure to check out the pinned comment if you want to see the best P.E.K.K.A deck in the meta right now that is absolutely slapping the game. There's a P.E.K.K.A deck that I created content on. It's in the pinned comment. It is really fun to play. So I'll see you guys later. Have an awesome one. Peace out. Thanks again to everyone that donated and liked the video. Appreciate you guys.